you should see DreamStudio.ai. This is from the group that wrote the first available image generation software. It was open source, which means that it was free money-wise, but it cost a lot to get it running, a lot of effort and computing power. What I discovered in prepping for the class is it's browser only. Browser only. There is not an app for it. This company also has just released audio studio for sounds. This is the kind of, after you click log in, this is what you see. What I'd like to talk about is the information on the screen. On the left side, there are probably 10 different control elements for the image. On the right side, in the upper right, is the login. I believe that you must log in order for the ability to generate an image. It goes through a standard login. Stability.AI is the name of the company. Stability.AI is the name of the company. And I use Google because it's the quickest, it's the easiest. This is the information that Stability collects about you. Somebody brought that information up. And then this is what you will see when you begin. It can be intimidating, the information here. On the left side is what you use to generate. It is set up to generate 4 images, 4 variations on the prompt that you put in. Notice in the upper right-hand corner, it has your ID plus the number of credits. This is a capitalistic firm, and they'll give you 25 free credits, which is about 20 images. I've given them $10. I haven't seen any spurious charges. I've seen the $10 plus. See where it says right here, image count? Take that down to 2 and you will use less money. Here's a description of how the left side of the screen works. Here's the prompt, what to exclude. You might exclude distorted faces. Not saying exclude distorted faces, just say distorted faces. You can upload an image and make variations on that image. This is the screen size, these two here. This is the number of images that you create. This is the style. You can get anime, which is the Japanese cartoon, comic book, digital art, photorealism. And then this is difficult to understand. You have different models. We talked about models. The training has occurred on all of these differently, and you can change them and you end up getting different results. Stable diffusion 768 means that you're going to only be able to deliver 768 tokens, I believe. This is really one of my first efforts. You can see the prompt that I engineered up here. I did not put any negative prompts in it. I did not upload any image. I did not mess with this information at all. I just clicked dream and it generated these four. It took it 10, 15 seconds. This, I clicked on one of the images that I liked. Let's see which one it is. I'm going to go back. I clicked on this one, the one in the lower right-hand corner. I just clicked right on that image. You can see the download button right here. You can edit. I believe that's what that button is. But I clicked that, and it showed this. And I believe there's a download. See right here, there's download. You can right click. You can edit. I believe that's probably send. Here's the digital information about the image. And then you can, I think I right clicked on the image, right click. You can copy the image and then paste it into PowerPoint is what I've done here. So that is DreamStudio. And I'm going to guess that you will hopefully all get on your computers tonight. We've got a few minutes left. In this image, where are the flaws? How, if you were looking at a picture in a newspaper and you saw this, how would you know that this is an AI generated image? This is a commonality that I hope to be able to train you on over the course of our sessions. Please, Tyler, notice the hands.
The shadow.
The shadow. The shadows.
Tyson raised his hand.
So Maureen, you got to help me on that.
Tyson raised his hand. Here's what he's on.
Yeah, just the in the picture, the left hand looks very unnatural.
Yes, that's correct. That's one of the places to look at images. If you're watching, they're claiming now that AI is taking over imagery on Twitter and Instagram, all of the social media on the current crisis in the Middle East. So look at things like hands are very difficult. If you try to get a close-up of the face, you'll notice that faces are very difficult to generate. I tend to like to have, so I can see. I'm just going to get started. When you use this for the first time, you are going to have to log in. I skipped that. But notice I gave it $10 a couple of weeks ago as I learned this. I now have 1,000 credits. But it generated something for me. It automatically came up with it. I'm going to immediately get rid of that. These are items that I have generated before. Watercolor. Let's see if I'm going to get watercolor images. This is a Lithuanian village in the 1400s. Again, more Lithuanian villages, but this was done in an ink drawing. This was the question about those of you who have taken art classes. The styles of art that you've experienced or learned about are going to be in these prompts. Notice on the right side, it gives the nature of it. Notice the negative prompts. Let's see if I go down here. And then here's the original ones that I did. This I put in a picture and then generated variations upon that image. But let's just go over here. Choose a style. I'm gonna let's see if I can find. I'm probably gonna lose. I'm gonna type in. Let's just type in SEREN, serene illustration of a city park blending into a jungle using soft greens and brown palette with hints of wildlife. And I'm going to change from 4 images to 2. And I'm going to change the size to that one right there. That's a more, and I'm going to begin. So notice it is generating now. I might have screwed up. Let's see how long it takes. Somebody should probably be timing here. This has gone to a server somewhere. I can't guarantee where that server has gone. One flaw is it's not giving me an interpretation. There we go. Notice that took 30 seconds for that to come up. Notice I hit it twice, I think is what happened there, because now there's the 2. But I can click on this one. This looks like LA by the La Brea Gardens. Notice on the right is what I used to generate that image. Notice advanced down here on the left side. Here is the different models. Let's just look at that. Well, let's change that model. Let's change. Notice how this is landscape mode. Let's see if I can change it to different. Let's put in 1940s 3D comic book character. Oh, CHARACTE. So I'm doing this on the fly. So, and then dream. Let's look up here. It's 978. That's the money part. Notice how the orientation of the images changed. This is landscape. These are more portrait because I changed this scenario right here. I'm not so happy with that. But, you know, I just am doing it on the fly. It's like the AI knows. But looks like almost okay, so what did it did 4 units. I'm going to change this to friendly female, excuse me, characters, excuse me as I do this, laughing at a picture on the wall.
You're missing a space between female and comic book.
Oh, okay. And then I'm going to put in an art term that I use almost all the time, bokeh, which is that out of focus background. Let's see. I don't have a clue. I probably should have. I mean, in lesson, I would not do this with youngsters. Just I'm not sure I like those.
Jim, can I share my screen and show you what I did while you were,
Oh, yeah.
all right, it's gonna knock you
I'm gonna
off. for a
Stop
second.
share. I'm gonna stop my share. And you bringing yours up now, Maureen?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so I asked for sunny skies, snowy mountains, a deep blue lake surrounded by dark green forest. Sailing boats with bright red sails are on the lake. So it really, both pictures that I limited to 2, both of them got the red totally confused. This one is more like what I expected to see.
Yeah,
But
it's
the other thing is that I say I haven't paid any money into it, and
it's
a lot
17.
more limited. It's a lot more limited to what you can do.
Okay, notice that it's gone upper right-hand corner, that the
Right.
money part has gone down from 25 to 17.8.
Right. And before first thing I did was just say that I wanted a lake with mountains, snow-capped mountains, and the lake was supposed to be surrounded by forest, and it did it in what looks to me like black and white. So then I went back and added the color, and I got these fakey looking pictures. So I thought you might just be interested in that.
Oh, yeah, just